ready to match the stars. Gene Wood, Brett Summer, Gary Burghoff, Amanda Blake, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now here's the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson, and dear friends and salt of the earth. Thank you very much.
Saltiest person I know.
Listen, before it slips my mind, this lady and that short fellow up there.
Wait a minute. No. You didn't have to say that. That wasn't kind.
That tall fellow up there.
Well, that's a lie.
Recently taped a bunch of tattletale shows, which will play in, I don't know, a week or 2 weeks or 10 days or something like that. And we had just a Jim Dandy time, didn't we?
We had an absolute ball.
Yeah. And that fellow won practically every game.
Wait, that fellow and his lovely wife.
And his lovely wife, Janet.
I think we only missed one question.
Were you on with your lovely wife?
I was on with my lovely wife.
Her name is Helen, dear.
Helen.
Never forget the name.
That's right.
She sends her regards.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
But we had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah, I wasn't on with my lovely wife. I was.
No, you were on with your lovely
husband.
Frank
Gilbert.
Nice
Yes, right.
He's just so lovely. Now, let's say hello to Pat Pollard and Maureen Thompson. Shall we say that? Hello there, Pat and Maureen. Pat's our current champ. He's got $1,200. He has won 2 games. And Maureen had her first round question, did not score with that at all. Your first round question will come up in a moment or so, but first this comes up for your attention. All right, here we go. Ready? Push this button, reveal this question for Pat Pollard. Our first round question for him. Bernard was arrested on Election Day for blanking in the voting booth. That's what he done. I swear he done that. Bernard was arrested on Election Day, Pat, for blanking in the voting booth.
Did he do it more than once?
No comment.
Okay.
Think about it, Gary. Trust your first instinct. You're a smart feller.
Who said? Okay.
All right.
Oh, I got it.
Finally. Doesn't take her long, does it? But, you know, it's...
Terrific.
You are brilliant. You really are.
Smart as a whip.
Love that wig. That's my most favorite wig that you wear. Yeah. Makes you look about 22 years old.
That's how old the
I
wig
had it
is.
glued to my head.
Right.
The wig is about 22 years old.
All right, Pat Pollard. Bernard was arrested on Election Day for blanking in the voting booth.
For sleeping in the voting booth.
He said sleeping. And that's the answer we have to go with. And let's see if it scores for him. Gene, was Bernard sleeping in the voting booth? I put it to you.
No, you do not, sir. I had several things come to mind, but Bernard was a conservative, so I said he was smoking.
Smoking in the voting booth. Wrong, against the law. Boo. Yes, they really love you here in Los Angeles there. Brett?
My Bernard was a radical, and he was caught voting in the voting booth.
Terrific. Her Bernard was a veritable saint. All right, Gary.
My Bernard was no saint. My Bernard had an election day party just before he went to vote, and he had a great deal of beer, so he was relieving himself, and that's all it was.
Okay. Hey, leave him on camera. Watch him turn red.
He's there while I was boxed into a corner. I didn't know what to say. What should I have said, Richard?
Aren't you cute, Red?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay,
It's
Amanda.
a dry state.
Well, he had to wait in line so long because there was a very large voter turnout.
Yeah.
And the pressure just got so bad, so he couldn't wait any longer, and he was tinkling in the voting booth.
There, now. How do you like that?
Now listen, she
Lovely,
didn't.
tasteful lady like that
She
said the
didn't
same
turn
thing
red.
as a lovely, tasteful fellow like
Did
me.
you turn red?
Not in the least.
No, not in the least. Yeah.
brazen.
Okay. Yeah.
Brazen.
What did you say? Harry won?
Well, I knew Bernard very well.
Yes.
Nice little fella. Used to stand by a billboard near a girls' school going... And they arrested him for disrobing. X marks the spot.
Yes, right. Wasn't this conservative? He was a flashy kid, I guess. Okay, Joyce.
What was it your name used to be? My fellow was drinking in the bar.
Drinking. Hey. One more
Your
on the
mother
audience
has a
says,
very
yeah.
deep voice.
Okay. All right, so got a tight game going here.
Yes, sir.
As we go to round 2, I say, don't spoil your record now. Okay, here we go, Maureen.
A, please.
A again. All right, everybody plays. Harvey said, my neighbor's Great Dane is gigantic.
How gigantic is it, Gene?
Thank you, I'm glad you asked. Yesterday, he carried off my blank in his mouth. That's some big Great Dane, isn't it?
Yep.
Some great big Dane. Some big Great Dane. Hey, that works both ways, doesn't it? Harvey said my neighbor's Great Dane is gigantic. Yesterday, he carried off my blank in his mouth. Think about that. Maureen. Brett's finished, Gene's finished.
Okay.
More
I
ways
don't know
than
what's
one.
wrong with Gary. I wish Charles Nelson Riley would come back.
This is a
To
great,
think I used to
huge
complain
dog.
about him.
A gigantic dog.
You know, I thought you had the seats wrong by putting her in the dummy seat, but now I see you were right.
Be careful. She still carries a gun, you know.
Yeah, she carries a gun, right. Small one.
Her garter.
In her,
Is it
in
from
her
Old
garter
Doc?
belt, right. Okay, here we go, Maureen. Harvey said, my neighbor's Great Dane is gigantic. Yesterday, he carried off my blank in his mouth.
Wife.
Wife. Yay! Here are a lot of yays, you see. You get the picture, this big dog is carrying this woman across, and they're cheering the dog. What do you say?
Well, it just seems so grotesque, the idea of a woman being carried away, so, you know, in a big dog's
Yes,
mouth like that.
right.
So I said he carried away the car.
The car.
In his mouth.
That's some big Great Dane.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute, gang. It was a compact.
Oh, that's better.
Nothing still.
Right, Brett. Hello, Brett.
What a smart jacket he has on.
Oh, thank
But
you.
that's all.
Up to now, I've been very nice to you. And I'm going to continue that way.
I would if
Because I
I...
find you attractive.
Thank heaven somebody does. Now, I want to know if this is
Put
a
your
match.
glasses back on.
Can we get on with it?
Gary Burghoff is short, isn't it?
Yes, he is.
I think this may be a match. I said, baby.
No, the baby is not
Well,
married.
they're both persons.
Yeah, but that baby was not married. Gary, a wife is married.
Well, I said that he carried the brick in his mouth.
The what?
You don't know that joke, huh?
Harvey said my neighbor's Great Dane
His
is...
wife.
Wife.
Hey!
That's a match.
There's one for you, Maureen.
That was a match. You don't have to be ashamed of that answer.
I
Hold it
wasn't
up there.
ashamed. I'm not
Well, you
ashamed
just
of
said threw it
anything,
up there and
sir.
you threw it away there.
You don't believe me?
Yeah.
Stand up there.
Yesterday... No,
Don't give it away.
I want to tell you one thing. Watch Tattletales, because on the Thursday show, was that the Thursday?
I don't remember
One of the
anything.
shows that we taped together during that week, Gary did something that no one has ever done on that show before. So you watch.
He
All right.
disrobed in the voting booth.
What did you say here?
Well,
Let me just review
yes.
this. Harvey said, my neighbor's Great Dane is gigantic. Yesterday, he carried off my blank in his mouth.
How about that? Well, I figured that this was probably a caveman. Harvey, is that his name?
Harvey, the caveman?
Was a caveman.
Oh.
Yeah, and so...
You're building a little story here.
I've seen your answer. It won't help.
I think I'd better. I think you're absolutely
All
right.
right, show and tell.
Well, it was a huge dog.
Yeah.
And he carried off Harvey's huge bone.
Okay.
Stand that.
They gave it to you.
You would boo a woman that comforted Marshall Dillon all those years. Come on now.
Took care of him and all that. What did you say there?
Well, Mr. Dillon, I said wife.
Wife. That's two for you, Maureen. 2 wives. Joyce, what are you offering?
I don't know what to tell you. I saw him with the wife.
Wife. Okay. 3 for you. Your second round question comes up, Pat, but right now we've got to do a little business, and this is it. All right, here we go. Pat, you ready?
Yes.
Now let me see. You need 3 to tie, 4 to win.
Right.
Here we go. Lois Lane said.
A likely story.
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait till you hear what Lois Lane said. She said, last night, Superman flew over New York City and got blank. Lois Lane said, last night, Superman flew over New York City and got blank.
That is the worst question in a year.
Now, wait a minute. I'll think about it.
Heard on this show
Think
ever.
about it. Last night, just read it to yourself now. Last night, Superman flew over New York.
Said last night Superman flew over New York City and got. Does that make sense to you?
It makes perfect sense to me.
Well, let me see your answer.
No.
There are many good answers here. Now use the tiny brain God gave you and think of one of the answers.
Pass it down to
You know,
Bill.
these two
Pass her brain down to you. Well, now listen, wait, just think.
my
Last night,
pleasure.
Superman, you see. You know who Superman is?
Yeah, he's Clark Kent.
That's right, he's that weirdo.
He's
Well,
got the funny T-shirt.
I mean, he wears the
with
cape.
S on it.
He wears the cape. Yes,
the cape,
yes, he
yes.
wears the cape.
If you're going to
It's,
read any
Cerise.
question you already read, that's not going to help it. Give us another question.
No, that's the only question. See, this weirdo
Yeah.
with the cape is flying over New York City.
Yeah?
Oh!
You see? And
What is it?
and New York City, well, I can't go any further than that, folks.
Okay.
He's flying over New York City and got blank.
Okay.
That's what we all are.
Oh. Listen, would you like to MC the show? I'll sit here.
No, I'm doing tattletale.
You got it? That's it.
The spelling doesn't count.
That's very good.
All of us
Oh,
up here are
you
ready,
finished.
Gene.
All right, I'm just going to check up on you. Not that I don't trust you, because I've seen your work before. And that's perfect. Marvelous answer, you see?
Oh, well, if you like his answer,
Finally
you'll
got the
like.
idea. Just like pulling teeth to get you people
Well,
to
I
write.
got the idea. It's in. I'm faster than
All
what's
right,
her
let's
name.
go. Finito.
But not in
Can I
remembering
have
names.
some more paper?
No, they're just right on the other side. Okay, here we go. Pat, Lois Lane said, last night, Superman flew over New York City and got
Mugged.
mugged, certainly! I mean, that's a joke they do about New York all the
How do you get
time.
mugged in the air?
That's what I want.
But that's the funny part of it, you see.
No, it's not funny
He's
at all.
walking
Hysterical
down
to
on
me,
14th
Gene.
Street or
It's
something
not
like that.
funny, Rayburn.
Oh, I don't know. I
it's
think it's
just
very
funny.
funny.
Just because you hear it all the time doesn't make it funny, you know.
Well, it's funny it doesn't happen. I've only been mugged once in New York.
Television is a
What do you
trite
say?
media.
Well, I said that Superman got shot down.
Shot down? Well, that's another good answer.
I was
See, mugged or shot
Thank you,
down or
I can't
something
hear
like
hers. I
that?
can't even read hers.
You can't even, we'll figure it out. Go ahead, Brett.
Superman got a fairy caught in his cape.
Give me that.
Now, isn't that a more sensible answer?
How is
Well,
it?
now, wait a minute. We didn't say he was flying around Greenwich Village. We just said he was over Midtown Manhattan, didn't we?
Yeah.
Very
That's
smart.
right. All right, Gary.
So can
I
I.
just went. New York, they do other things in New York besides get mugged. You know,
Sure they do.
also fly around and get high. That's what I said.
Flew over New York City and got high.
That's
Hi,
right.
Gare.
I get high when I
Amanda.
fly over.
Pat, you got to match the remaining ones to stay in the game. Amanda Blake, may we see yours, please?
No.
I'll show you mine if you'll show me yours. There's mine. Now show me yours.
Oh, what a dumb answer.
What'd you say?
I just got back from New York and I got smogged.
Smog. So that means Maureen Thompson wins the game. There's Mog. What do you got, Joyce? Calm down. Maureen, good night. All right. Congratulations to you. You've got $100. Stand by for a moment or so. We've got to say goodbye to Pat Pollard. Sorry to see you go, Pat. How much money have you got? $1,200. Well, you're going to put that to good use.
Sure I
Great
am.
to meet you, Pat. So long. Okay. Here we are with Maureen Thompson. Now, she's got $100. She's going to try for over $5,000 in a moment or so. But right now, we've got this for you. Here we go. Right in the studio audience. Now, what she wants is your little girl. How old is your little girl? 4. 4? And she wants to see me fall down again? I don't remember that. What was... Oh!
Just a 4-year-old
No, listen.
kid, you can't let her down.
Listen, I love your little girl. What's her name? Christina. Christina. I'm sorry, Christina, I can't do that again because the last time I did it, I hurt myself. No, you know, at the beginning of the show, when I was lying down there, and I rolled down the stairs like this, and no, it hurt. No.
Yeah, go ahead, Gene.
1, 2, 3, go. 1.
All right. How do you feel about rolling down the stairs? Oh, you got 7 kids. You've rolled down the stairs. Okay. Now, let's get on with it, Maureen, shall we? We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Down the blank. Now, you know, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. You match the next one, you get $250. And the third, $100. 3 celebrities are allowed to help. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Richard, you are first. Down the
Hatch.
Pretty good.
Brett.
Brett?
How about down the drain?
Down the drain.
Gary.
Down the road.
Down the road. I think you got 3 good ones there. Down the road, down the hatch, down the drain. Which one do you want? Or do you want to give us one of your own?
Down the hatch.
Down the hatch. Well, she's hoping that's up there. That's the one that Richard gave her. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. First, may we see the $100 response. Down the drain is up there. That's the one that Brett gave you. Okay. Here we go. Looking for down the hatch. Here is the $250 response. Down the hatch. Congratulations. That's $250 more for you. You got $350 now. What do you think's up there? Down the river?
Down the tube.
Down the road.
Down the tube.
Down the tube, down the road, down the river. I don't know. Here it is.
Down the line, down the...
Here it is. Down the road. They said that, didn't they? Got a very smart audience out there. Okay, Maureen, you got an additional $250. You're going to play for 10 times that amount now, or $2,500. One celebrity has to be matched in order for you to collect that. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Okay, Richard, you ready?
Yeah.
You face me if you would, please. Here you go with the $2,500 question. Astro blank. A-S-T-R-O blank. Okay, he's finished. Maureen, what answer do you want to give us which you think will match his?
Ooh.
Astrodome.
Dome.
That's that place in Houston, right? Yeah. Okay, Richard, for $2,500. She says Astrodome will match you. What do you say?
I say roll down the stairs again, Gene.
No.
How many children do you have?
7 children.
Youngest is 13, though, right?
No.
No, the oldest is 13. How old is the youngest?
20 months.
20 months.
That's your story.
What are you going to do with all that money? You got $2,850.
I'm going to spend it on myself.
Oh. Okay, right, Maureen. While you pull yourself together, we'll bring another player out here. So let's all welcome Lisa Puglisi.
Congratulations to you.
Hello there, Lisa.
Hi.
Now, when it stops, you can climb aboard. Lisa, you know Maureen.
Uh-huh.
How are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
She's doing great. She's got $2,850. Lisa, would you tell us a little bit about yourself, if you please?
Okay, I'm from Glendale, California.
Yeah.
And I'm in nursing school.
You're in nursing school, yes.
And I love to go horseback riding.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What's my temperature? She'll take my temperature during this commercial, okay? And give you a complete report right afterwards. I got so carried away, I thought we were going to have time to start this game, Lisa, but I guess we don't. But anyway, you want to cool off anyway, Maureen. All right, we'll look forward to seeing both of you ladies next time, same place, and look forward to seeing you next time, whenever that is. You were all just terrific.
What was your temperature?
My temperature was 98.6 degrees.
You should sell.
Gene Rayburn, Match Game 74. Join us next time. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.